did the Jackass game, or from the show Jackass, but they were really douchey in the studio. They weren't serious at all. They weren't professional at all. So that's another uphill battle. You hear stories behind the scenes of like all these celebrities are really diva-ish and they're late to their sessions, and it's like, God, you can make it so much easier. We're professional. We do this for a living. We show up on time. We do what's asked of us, and then we go. We don't sit there. My character wouldn't do that. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't do that. It's like, oh, if you don't do that, I will. I'll gladly take your scraps, Chris Rock. Except I don't sound like Chris Rock. But sometimes they do hire us to do voice matching. I got hired to do Seth Rogen on the Spiderwick Chronicles game. So when the celebrities turn their nose up or just are too busy, then they'll throw us that bone. Yes, sir. Michael Jackson. Yes.
So, yeah, I mean, do you just record your voice and then just send it in, or?
Oh, no. No. The auditions, most of us nowadays, voice actors, are expected to record from home because it's more convenient, it's faster, and it's just good as an actor to be up on technology and at least have a basic understanding of editing. Things like Audacity, it's a free program you can download. It's a multi-track editor. A lot of people that do amateur voice acting from home for the VAA, the Voice Acting Alliance and all that, you're able to do that. And you can get a USB mic for less than $100. They make ones that cost a lot more, but you don't have to get that. You just need to have a good soundproof area in your home. But when it comes to the actual project, they do actually book a studio in LA. They're usually about $300 an hour. So that's why time is money. So if an actor misses a session, we're paying the engineer and the staff to be here, and the actor can't be here, and then we got to scramble to get that time filled by someone else. So yeah, I do have to go in for game sessions. Maybe once in a blue moon, maybe an indie game developer will say, I'll hire you, just do some fight sounds from home and just email it. But the auditions mostly are at home. Anime auditions, they kind of want you there. Cartoon auditions, they're flexible. I've done both. I've done them from home and in person, and had a callback where you actually go back to see the client. The first round of callbacks, maybe I'll just go to my agent's studio. And then another callback will be like, all right, you made another round. No, go actually read for Disney and Nickelodeon and all that directly. So I've read for some big games and shows, but I haven't necessarily got it.
All right, so you send them in. So how do you know when an opportunity is coming up, or when the audition is over?
You never know. You never know. That's why you have to be available as much of the day as you can, as much of the weekday schedule, Monday through Friday, as you can. So try and find a night job or one that doesn't take up every day. Have a flexible job. That's why so many actors are waiters, because in LA especially, they just flip-flop schedules. It's like, I got to audition, I got to go. In a session, you have to be available. If you're not, then you're just not in the running, really. So, yes.
Now, we all know you play video games and all that. Can you actually play the people who for the voice of? Like, can you actually play Ryu in Street Fighter?
Can I play them?
Can you play, like, are you able to play him well? You are that character. But
Are you good at playing video games?
Can you play the games you voice act in?
No, I suck. I'm horrible. I love games, but I am not good. Especially, I just button mash. I have a 50% chance on Marvel vs. Capcom, but Street Fighter, that requires skill. I has none. No, I'm just saying. I've gotten lucky before, but it helps if you know the combos. I can't remember them to save my life. I'm just a bad man. Yes.
Who do you think your favorite person is to voice act as?
Favorite person
to voice act as whatever's paying me at the time.
Whatever's paying me at the time. Ah, this is awesome and craptastic. Yeah. No, I love doing it all, honestly. I really do. It could be a crappy no-name character that lives for 2 lines, or someone who is in a franchise and goes on forever. Repeat business. Bacon. Yes, sir?
Where do you find your auditions? Like I've seen backstage.com and stuff like that, but where's a good place to look?
That's the uphill battle. You kind of either need to know representation or you need to be where the work is and start networking with people. A lot of actors also direct. I don't, so don't crowd me going, hey Kyle, cast me. Like, I don't do that, but some do. But they're all going to tell you the same thing. They're not going to cast you if you live here in Jersey when they live on the West Coast. They're going to want you to be there. Same with cartoons. They want you to be there. Anime, you do need to be there so they can see the footage. Now, the technology exists, and once in a while I did do some Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood from home. They sent me the video, they sent me the Japanese audio, and then I record it, and they import it in on Pro Tools in Texas, and everyone doesn't know the difference. But in general, they do want you there for the gig. Yes.
Sorry. You said that you could get about $40 an hour for video games. Do you get any sort of royalties or commission off of it if it takes off as a really popular video game?
Good question. Do we make residuals? Royalties would be like if I created a song and it made money, then I would get royalties for every time it played on the radio. Residuals are like I'm involved in a project and I get a piece of it for its how many times it aired or whatnot. Games, there is no fee structure set up for that. There's no extra money involved. You're just paid for your session and that's it. So Call of Duty, no kickback there. I'm not on Call of Duty, I'm just saying. But like that's like the big seller. But do I get the game free? No. We have to pay for the games too.
Wait, real? You still pay?
Yep. I even know the guys at GameStop, and they know I'm a voice actor, and they're like, "Oh, hi, Kyle. What's going on?" Come on, man, works. Like, well, how come Capcom didn't just give you a copy? Like,
Capcom?
You have to unlock you have to pay for it like the DLC.
I have to pay for it like the DLC.
Capcom joke.
Yes. My voice will crack sometimes when I'm screaming. Hadouken! Yeah, that's fun. Bacon! I did. I went to school. There's no such thing as a voice acting degree, at least not that I'm aware of. You can get an acting degree, but just to be realistic, folks, and I'm not poo-pooing on college degrees here, but you don't need an acting degree to be an actor. You'll get a good education and you'll get the experience and training, but you can also get that outside of a school curriculum. You can just as easily take an acting class and a workshop, and it's much more focused than like, well, I have to take math and chemistry and English and all that stuff, and you're like, all right, that's not my passion. So, I mean, it depends. If you want to teach, then yes, you need a teaching degree. But you don't necessarily need that. So, yeah, acting, I mean, I had no acting classes in school. I was always too shy. I got into radio. I have a radio, TV, film degree. But even that, you don't need that to be in radio or TV. You just have to be in the right place at the right time. I got an internship, which turned into a job in radio. And then while working in radio, I heard about auditioning, so it was just luck, really. But everyone's path is different. You know, you could walk down the street and meet a casting director. It's like, you're perfect, you're going to be my star of this film, and then suddenly you're a millionaire. Most of us, that doesn't happen to. So that's why, even though it wasn't the path that I took, I always tell people, all right, something that will help guarantee something. Get a background, experience, training in acting, whether it's in school or if you go take a weekend class, a seminar, whatnot. It doesn't have to be voice acting related. It could be on camera, it could be on stage, it could be improv. Improvisation is a big key element of voice acting for any type of project. We are constantly having to improvise things. Maybe the line is overwritten or underwritten or requires some little vocal, subtle something to help sell the idea or the emotion of the moment. We have to be efficient. We have to be able to do what the director tells us to do, right then, right there. You got to keep up with them. If you tell them you can do a dialect, don't fake it. Don't say, well, I do Irish accent. Like, really? No, I just do the Lucky Charms guy. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. You know? Don't lie. Don't beef up your resume if you can't deliver, because they'll remember that and just not hire you again. So be honest. Know your craft. Constantly train. And you know, all this stuff takes money, and not everyone has money. So, you know this, if you go down the path of trying to become an actor of any type, it's gonna take you years. It could take a decade or more before something really hits. And you gotta ask yourself, is it worth it personally for you to put up with all that struggle? It was for me. It may not be for you. Because I've had a taste of success. I've gotten cast on things, and that led to me getting cast on other things, but that doesn't necessarily happen to everyone. And it's not a matter of talent. There's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people that are super duper talented that never get the shot. It may be because it just doesn't have to do with talent. It's just a numbers game. But it's like, all right, well, if it's just luck, then I'll just go try out, and maybe I'll just luckily get cast on something. It's like, no, don't have that. Don't be that laid back about it. If you get a chance to audition for something, you got to be ready for it. When you put a demo together, you got to be ready for it. You can't just, even though technically you could just record something at home and throw it together, but you're cheating yourself because you didn't get the training. You don't know what best represents you on that demo. That 60-second calling card that showcases what you're capable of. Let's go to the back of the room. Yes? Yeah.
Have you ever actually gone into the acting booth and worn like a ghost costume or something, like a character costume, to actually get into character?
No.
And people have to do that to actually get a feel for the character so they can be that character while they're voice acting for it.
No, because technically the mic would hear all the fabric rubbing and everything, so no, we never dress up as characters in the booth.
So you go naked?
We go naked, yes, and we eat lots of bacon. There was an actress once at Funimation who said it was really hot in the booth, and she just, she had her bra on, but she took her top off and just said, roll the tape. Like, okay.
That's good.
It's like no one's taping it, no one's taking pictures, right? like, ooh, I got blackmail. But anyway, gosh, so many hands. Gosh, we got to get to the acting part. You guys can ask questions afterwards when we wrap up, and we're also going to give away shirts. So we're wearing a shirt. My friend made this shirt that celebrates Toonami, and they went on sale. It's really called Toonami Aftermath. Because when you know, with this big ad campaign and Steve Bloom and everybody was saying, hey guys, let's bring back Toonami. So my friend Mark made these shirts, and the day they went on sale is the same day they announced they're bringing Toonami back. So
Successful campaign.
it's like a moment in time when, if they didn't bring Toonami back, this would be the rallying cry, a bunch of fans wearing and supporting and all that. So at the end, we're going to toss out, we have like what, 10? We have like 15 shirts of varying sizes. A lot of XLs. A handful of XLs, sorry. No small, sorry. The average fan is bigger nowadays. So. We plan on it. But anyway, all right. Who wants to scream? All right, I'm gonna start all over. Seriously. All right. I want people to line up. Just come on down and form a line. Form a line straight down the middle here. Get in line in the middle.
No, I shouldn't. No, yeah, you should go.
Wherever you can squeeze in.
It's a line now. Go up, do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Go down the thing here. Now we're not going to necessarily scream in the mic. No, we're not going to scream in the mic because we don't want to blow the system and kill our ears. This is more of a formality. All right, what's your name? Ethan. All right, Ethan, where are you from? Ethan from New Jersey. Can you give me a Hadouken? Hadouken! That's good. Now, give me a fight sound, a attack sound, open mouth attack sound, throwing a punch. Ryu throwing a punch.
Just like large, small, medium.
Large open mouth punch. Good. Now, Ryu doing a closed mouth damage. He's taking the punch. Ken is punching him, so this hurts. I want closed mouth. Okay, good. And now let's kill you. Well, I guess you don't really die in Street Fighter, but your energy meter is Death slide. All right, like Shoryuken. What would that sound like? That's not bad. That's not bad. I need more energy though. A little more energy. That's good. That's good. All right. Thank you. Next up, what's your name? Tomoya. Okay. Let's set you on fire. All right. You're going to be set on fire. I want you to scream for 5 seconds. I'll count off. So, someone sets you on fire. Your skin is burning. This is terrible. All right. Whenever you're ready. That sounds more like you're trying to drop a deuce in the toilet. He needs to scream louder, right?
Yep.
Yes, I will.
More diaphragm.
But not in the mic. Yes, thank you. Anna says use your diaphragm.
On fire. Go.
Oh God, this is killing me.
I felt the pain that time. Nice job. Okay. All right, cool. Thank you, man. That's good. I'm your director. Hi. Good to meet you. What's your name?
Joe.
All right, Joe. Give me a Kamehameha.
Long one or a short one? Like a video game one?
A video game one, yes.
Kamehameha!
Okay. Now give me a charge up scream like. Ooh. Yeah. Good. He'll be fun to kill. I'm going to take suggestions from the audience. How do we kill him? Do we decapitate him? Decapitation. Disembowelment. Ooh. All right. We're taking a big sword in your gut and then slicing it open and your guts are falling out. Disembowelment. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. One more adjustment. I want to. Okay, so the sword goes in, and then he's kind of like sawing through you. So instead of you were doing cut off, like I want to constantly like. You're being serrated along. All right, go for it. That's hot. Thank you. All right, next up, Mr. Anthrax. What's your name? Your favorite band? Yes.
I'm Jordy from New Jersey.
All right, Jordy. Let's do. First of all, let's take damage. Give me damage. What would you sound like if you got kicked in the gut? That's good. How about a little more oof? Like. All right, good. All right, now you're gonna throw a punch. You're gonna throw a punch. This is large, open mouth punch. Wow, you're a scary character. Like, let's do more staccato, more like. Yeah, that's good. That's good. And now one more. Let's do getting a knife in the throat. Yeah, good. That's good. That's good. Nice job, sir. Good job. All right. Here we are. What's your name? John. Okay, John. Let's go back to. Oh, you want to do it like a Shoryuken, maybe?
Okay. Shoryuken!
Shoryuken. Yeah, very nice. Okay. Can you do a Tatsumaki Senpukyaku? Tatsumaki Senpukyaku.
Azumaki Saboku!
Tatsumaki Senpukyaku.
Tatsumaki Saboku!
That's what happened to me in the booth where Tom's like, I have to say what? I can't just say I'd like some food cake.
I'd like some pound cake.
I love pound cake.
And bacon.
Bacon pound cake? Bacon pound cake. Even better. That's awesome. All right, let's go back to the power-up yell like, that's good. Now, a little bit longer. We want to feel that Goku constipation. That's not bad. That's not bad. Let's start a little lower. You're using the higher voice. It's like. Yeah. Ooh, I got goosebumps. Nice. You're a power-up yell, man. Good job. All right. Let's go. We have Mike.
All right.
Mike, what should we do? What should we do to him? Should we kill him first?
Yes!
Let's kill him. How should we kill him?
Electrocution!
Electrocution! All right. You may lose your wig, but you got to get in the moment. All right. Your interpretation first, and then I'll redirect just in case. But all right. Okay, let's add to that while you're being shot to death, that blood is starting to spill out of your mouth. So let's make it a little more wet. Oh, that's wonderful. I had fun torturing you people. That's great. All right, let's do an attack. So your character has a sword, all right? And we're going to have, it's one of those swords that's like, I'm compensating for my manhood sword. It's one of those that require both hands. So I want to hear the swing, the big swing effort, because it's heavy. Like, a big attack, like a something like that. That's good. That's good. Now, to vary that up, let's clash some consonants together, like good. All right. And then one more that's different than those two. I'll leave it up to you. That's good. See? Sounds like he's saying words, but no, that's good. They want to vary it up. The stereotypical thing is to go hi-ya. They get tired of hi-ya real quick. So they went ha, cha, cool, to. You go through the like, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Very good. They go through the whole alphabet. Very good. That's good. All right, and then lastly, let's have you do you're getting shot in the head with a laser, and then your body collapses. It's a two-part thing. The impact, and then your body falls to the ground. What would that sound like? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. It sounded like two impacts. Let's try to vary it up. Laser, and then the air is expelling out of your body while you hit the ground. Yeah. That's not bad. All right. Good job, man. Yeah. Thank you. Next up. Who do we have?
Rob from New Jersey.
Rob from New Jersey. All right. Now we're going to charging the L. You're like in the battlefield. You're in Call of Duty. You see your bad guy. You're running across. You're just going to like, ah! And just go after. You're crazy. You're bloodlust, everything.
Ready? Yeah.
Ah! That's good. All right. Now, not in the mic this time. Let's do the impact. So you're like, now finally, you are there upon your enemy that you just shouted at. It's like, hey, I'm coming for you, buddy. Now this one, you're taking your bayonet at the end of your thing and just skewering the guy. So let's hear what that would sound like.
All right.
He's not skewering you, you're doing the skewering.
Yeah!
He should sound bloodlustier, shouldn't he? Let's hear you do the impact and kind of like
Just kind of saw the guy. Saw the guy, huh? Yeah.
No, we want big. That sounded more like you got sawed. Now you can get towards the mic because now we can't hear you. But come closer, like. It's good. Not too bad. All right. And now, lastly, an impact. Let's decapitate you. So your scream is like, oh my God, there's something big and sharp coming towards me. So like, and then it clips, it cuts off. A little too big. Let's have some sort of click sound or something where you can almost feel the blade slicing through your head.
Start with a it's coming this way.
It's not bad. Not bad. All right. Thank you. All right, Darkest Night, who are you?
Okay.
We have 5 minutes. Oh my God. All right, we gotta hurry.
The other one
The other panel did run later. Plus, we have a half-hour clearance. I was told
We're into that already.
they have to set up.
It's already past 3.
Yeah. Everyone else is gonna run along, and I gotta go short just so they can run along. Boom. All right. So, what's your name?
Alon?
All right, Alon. You want to scream for me?
Sure.
Sure. Okay. Now, give me a nice attack yell. That's good. All right. Now, a jump effort. That's more. Let's like spring into the air and then land. Not bad. Closer to the mic so we can hear it. One more jump. Not bad. All right. And now let's hear what you sound like if someone punches you right across the face. Damage sound. Large punch. Even bigger. All right, there we go. That's nice. All right, good. Move on. Hello. All right, what do we have here?
I'm Hans.
All right, Hans. Hans and Franz.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. Let's do a crazy maniacal yell from the top of your lungs. Just, I'm awesome. There's electricity around me. I'm the big, powerful game character. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's good. Diabolical. And since you've introduced laughter, let's try that. Let's do 3 laughs. Start with a closed mouth chuckle, and then a slightly longer one, open mouth, and then go into that Joker thing again. So 3 in all succession. Nice. You're evil. You're my Joker. Cool, man. Thank you. All right, hi. Who are you?
Justin.
All right, Justin. You want a Hadouken for me? Hadouken! Okay, you emphasized Ken, like, Hadouken!
Okay.
Hadouken! Oh, same thing. Gotta be efficient, it's like, Hadouken. Hadouken! All right, now that sounded like you were holding back. Don't hold back, full force. The mic can take it. Maybe not this one. But the professional studios, they have what's called a gain knob, and they can tweak it. If they're gonna fry out the sound, then they can adjust it down. So full force yell, Hadouken. Hadouken! Hadouken!
Something with bass, man.
Something with bacon?
Yeah, that's good.